Welcome back. It is session 5. We are at the end of this journey together. So excited to have had you join me these last 4 sessions, and today we're wrapping it up with a review of session 4. We are then going to lay a powerful foundation for you to keep the energy going, and we're going to bring it all together with a vision at the end. So let's get started. First, we, of course, are going to check in with your intention. So our last time together, setting an intention for what we want to bring into the space today. So go ahead and go to that first page in your workbook from session 5. Check in with your intention. Again, that can change. That can either be the same as it has been the last 4 sessions or the last session, or it can be new. What space do you want to create today? And what is your new frame for productivity? What is your takeaways from the last session in productivity? So go ahead and fill out that sheet, bringing intention to the space, creating space, and bringing awareness to your new frame of productivity. And when you are done, I'll see you back here. All right, great job with those intentions. Now we are going into a powerful foundation. What are the things that you do for yourself to lay a solid foundation for you to give your best? I call these power tools. And your power tools include your non-negotiables, support, accountability, and refueling. So let's look into each one of these. First, your non-negotiables. So these are the things that give you energy, that help you center and contribute to focus. Without these baseline activities, the rest, it makes it harder for the rest to happen. So for what gives you energy? Nourishment and hydration, maybe physical activity and movement. How do you center? That might be routines and rituals. That might be meditation. That might be having a clear environment. What contributes to your ability to focus? Is it music? Is it having a fidget item? Is it having a clear space? So the next page in your workbook gives you opportunity to kind of think about those 3 areas and bring awareness to what in those 3 areas you have in your toolbox to keep you energetic, to keep you centered, and to keep you focused. So take a few minutes now, write down on the worksheet what gives you energy, what helps you center, and what gives you focus. And then when you are done, you guessed it, come on back. All right, we've got our non-negotiables. We're bringing some awareness to non-negotiables. Now we're going to bring awareness to our second power tool, and that is support. So I ask you, how do you receive support? What does support look like in your life? Is it having help with daily routines? Is it enlisting people with other skill sets to complement you at work? How do you receive support? Who do you go to for support? Who are the people in your life, the organizations in your life that you go to help you make life happen? Who do you go to for support? And then what do you do to support yourself? What are the mechanisms that you have in place to support you? Is it regular rest? Is it conversations with friends? What is it that you do to support yourself? And again, the workbook. We have those areas kind of laid out in the workbook for you to brainstorm and bring awareness to. How do you receive support? What do you do for support? And how do you support yourself? And maybe even brainstorm some ideas of how you can incorporate more of that into your life. What comes up with for awareness there. So go ahead and take a few minutes and fill that out. And when you're ready, you guessed it, come on back. All right. Yay for support. Support, support, support. We are here to support each other. So the next power tool is accountability. So how do you hold yourself accountable? What is your tendency? You may or may not be familiar with Gretchen Rubin's 4 tendencies. Fantastic concept, love her. There are 4 different ways that you kind of go through life to and either abide or don't abide by rules, or abide or don't abide with accountability. I happen to know that when I have someone doing it with me, when I have someone who is an accountability partner, that I work a little bit better. Then other people may set a goal, and having that goal, they are so self-motivated and they are so accountable to themselves that having the goal is all that they need. They don't need anybody else to have them hold them accountable. Then there are folks who don't want accountability. They're going to do the opposite of what they think they're supposed to do or expected to do. So, or even want to do. They just rebel against it all. And then there are those people who are going to question it, like, is this really something you need to be accountable for? So, how do you hold yourself accountable? What is your tendency? And one of the key tools that I have found for accountability is knowing your why. Why are you engaging in the activity that you're engaging in? What is your desired result? What is the desired feeling that you have for doing what you're doing? What is your why? When you are connected, emotionally connected to the activity or the project, with your why, it makes it stick that much better. When it's bringing your purpose and your passion into it, it makes it stick that much better. So what is your why? Again, a page in the workbook. You have some space to write down your accountability tools, how you keep yourself accountable, or what your tendencies are for accountability, and then your why. What is a why for something that you've got going on right now? What is a why for a project or a task that you have going on right now that is tugging at you? What's your why for that? So go ahead and take a few minutes to look at that, and when you're ready, come on back. All right, our final power tool, refuel. With this question, we ask, what does soul nourishment look like to you? What does physical nourishment look like to you? We touched on this, they're non-negotiables. But let's come back and go a little bit deeper. What feeds your soul? What rejuvenates you, either creatively or physically or socially? What's something that you know that you need to build up again and to just recharge? What is that for your soul and for your body? So again, one quick page on that. So when you are done filling that out and kind of bringing awareness to what nourishes you, both your soul and your physical being, then come on back. All right, so we all come across times when we are not able to give our best. And there might be things happening around us that take away from our ability to engage energetically or to focus. We are going to go over 6 of these that have been identified, and just name them so you can be aware of them when something feels off. So we're calling these your detractors, okay? So they're spiritual, mental, emotional, physical, social, and environmental. Spiritual, when what you're doing is not in line with your values, purpose, goals, or connections. It's just not who you authentically are, so it takes away from you, of course. Mental, when you multitask, stretch yourself too thin, or have conflicting demands, or tasks bore you or challenge you, those can be mental drains. Emotional, when you encounter a situation that you don't understand or don't know how to navigate, you're spinning and you're maybe obsessed with the situation, and so you're not able to focus in other areas of your life because this is kind of gnawing at you. Physical, being sick or being in pain, of course those detract from us. We're focused on not feeling well, or our bodies just need to rest, and so we can't give. Social, negativity around you. When there is negative energy around you, you have to put up that boundary and just kind of protect yourself. That detracts as well. Environmental, being in an environment that you believe prevents you from functioning in an optimal manner. If you generally like a neat area and things are messy, if there's bright lights, if there's noise, if there's any kind of other stimulation that's just too overwhelming, all those can be detractors. So take these into account as you are exploring your energy and how you're showing up, and be aware when these things are happening. All right, you did it. You did it. You made it through the 5 sessions. You have reframed and explored and brought awareness to Zone of Genius, and looked at productivity, and looked at power tools. You've done all of that. So now I invite you to create a vision for yourself. I invite you to create a vision for you and how you uniquely show up. I invite you to create a vision for yourself and how you are acting with others. I invite you to envision your next level. How do you want to power up? How do you envision yourself powering up and igniting yourself into that next level? Of course, there is a reflection page in the workbook about this. So I invite you to take that now. And when you are done, come on back. All right. You have a vision, some awareness, some shifting, maybe the start of a plan to get you to the next level. The power is in you. The world is waiting for the gifts that you have, the gifts that you are going to live into. I'm so excited for you. I'm so honored to be on this journey with you. If there's anything I can do to support you, please let me know. Reach out, message me at alaifallin.com. And all my best to you. All my best, my heart and my soul to you. And we will see you soon for another mastermind, some goal setting, some awareness. And I hope I get to serve you again soon. So, peace to you.